Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of The Aftermath with me, Simulation for the Nation, and today we are fully going at it. We are all guns blazing, and we're in the field that we combined of our own. This is the field of wheat that we've picked up. We've got a new bale on the back, and we're churning out the bales now, making great guns. We've been busy as well, and we'll have a look into what that looks like. But we have 4 contracts, of which we've finished 1. Not so long ago, just moved the combine over to the second contract, which is up in field 17. Now, as you may be familiar with contracts in FS, you can actually lease the equipment to do the contract. So we leased the equipment because I wanted to get a second tractor and trailer to be able to cover all of the fields, and that's exactly what we've got, which is great news because that now means that we can utilize a much bigger trailer. Handily, the field that we're in right now, or about to start, sorry, 17, we're going right over to the next, to the Whitney grain silos, which is just next door, so we only need the one. So my tractor and trailer is back at the yard here, and with good reason. I have come to the decision, it's not a great decision, or a happy decision, but it's a decision that I need to make, and we're going to sell the Ford. It's going. The Ford and the front loader are going to be gone, the reason being, we just don't need 3 tractors. We haven't got the land for 3 tractors right now, so to keep 3 tractors would be unwise, I would say, as we're trying to get through, we're trying to make money, and ultimately that would just mean it's going to be 1 tractor and trailer hanging around, really. So yeah, we're gonna go up, we're gonna trade up and see how that looks. So it is, I have one in mind. You'll see we're sitting at 32,000. We got paid all in about 11 grand thereabouts for our for the last job we did. 5,000 and a bit for the actual contract, and then we got about 6,000 for the 6,000 for the rest of the grain that wasn't sold as part of the contract. So we did really well there. That's harvesting oats in field 38. And like I say, yeah, we're going to finish this job up here. We're then going to go and take the Ford to this to the garage where it's going to be sold, and then we'll come back to see what it looks like later on down the line. Really, so it's going to be quite the moment. Looking, like I say, just to get it all sold off nice and quickly there, and get ready. We're not going to buy the new tractor today. That will be coming in the live stream, and then once we have it there, yeah, we'll be able to get firing with that one as well. So we're making a little bit of money. We're cooking on gas here. There's 3 other contracts, like I say, that are ready to go. They are in field 17, 109, and the next one is field 12, the field in the northeast corner there. So all the fields that we've been doing a lot of fertilizer work for over the winter. That we're going to be hopefully doing doing more of that as well, because, well, ultimately it's a great way for us to make money. So that's what we're kind of looking into. But yeah, now we're just using our baler for the first time. The crone is out and it's doing a lovely job, actually. The bales are the same size as the round bales in terms of litres of straw, but what it does do is make it just a little bit quicker. We're not having to stop and start to unload bales, so it's a lot more efficient just to crank out the field like this. And yeah, these are all going to get stacked in the main yard there, and it shouldn't take too long with the loader. Those of you who watch the live stream may remember that we did indeed have we got a new bale fork there, so we can carry kind of 3 in at a time, really, without using the trailer. So we'll see how many we've got in the end there, but 3 at a time really shouldn't take too long to do this. And it'll be nice to have them all kind of stacked up, and this is the 1 field done. So that's really good. That we got a lot of bales. I think it's about 30 or 40 bales of hay lined up, ready to go, and there's 60, I think I said 74 or 75 I counted 2 bales of silage. Now, about the silage, I was calculating based off the current silage price. If I sell the round bales of silage in the game sell point, the bale sell point there, I get about all in total, I think £27,000 for all of the silage which I have on the farm right now, which is really, when you think about it, for 27 grand for 60, 70 bales of silage is blooming good by all respects. But it could be better. It could be better if we owned a biogas station, which we don't. The BGA on the map here costs around 200 and something thousand to purchase, because you've got to purchase the land around it. So we don't own that much. Now, I have downloaded the mod from the mod hub, which is a placeable BGA, and it's quite a small one as well. It's a mini BGA. Costs around 125,000. So what I'm thinking is something that we're going to definitely like have a look into and figure out just how easy this may or may not be to do. But what I am thinking is that we might just look into saving up, purchasing that. Let's get rid of all those bills as well. There goes one, there goes two. Yeah, we might eventually just save up to buy that, a crossover, and then I'm thinking to kind of put it into here. Once we harvest this little corner of ground, if we can maybe like square off to about here or so, and then just stick it into here. That might work. And then we don't have to buy the land, and then we're paying half the price to get it up and run. Let me know down below in the comments what you think about that one anyways. And like I say, it's definitely something that I'm going to look into a bit more. But right now, it's just done with the baling happily. Going to park this back up in the main yard. And what we're going to do next, we're going to put the gator onto follow me. And that is actually we're going to drive up to the store where we will be saying goodbyes to the front loader, to the Ford. It's been with us for a good old ride there, but it's time for that one to go. Because like I say, I could save up. I almost have enough for the tractor I want. I could afford to buy it now. But like I say, having 3 tractors, I only have 7 fields of my own right now. 3 tractors, or 3 big tractors to work on, because at some stage I'm not going to rule out picking like a small grey fig or something. But having 3 tractors when I can only drive 1, I don't want to use Courseplay and Hired Worker too much, because that means that we're going to be spending a lot more on wages than we want to. So we want to avoid that where possible. We'll leave that there for now. And yeah, so that's what we're going to do. So let's just pull this out into the field. It's been a heck of a workforce. Right now it's sitting at 23 hours, which is great in terms of farm sim. It really is. And we're going to have a look and see how much we can get for it if we sell it straight off the hop. We're not going to get the new one today. That's going to be a surprise for the live stream. This is our new-ish Mahindra that we picked up during the live stream. And that's a late TV, so we can get around a little bit better. Yeah, this was the second tractor we went to. We started life with a Deutz Agriton and the Ford 6810. We sold the Ford 6810 because I didn't really like that. And we went to this classic, and it's been an absolute beaut for us, it really has. But yeah, now I just feel like it's the time's right to move on. We want something a little bit bigger. The tractor we're going to is going to be around 150 horsepower. We want to start, all of our equipment is 3 meters wide approximately, so we want to get bigger. So the next thing we're going to buy is a combination drill, which is going to allow us to be 4 meters wide, and really get cracking along with that as well. So that's the intention there, that's what we're looking into at least, and I think that makes the most sense for the business really, for the farm. And yeah, we'll see. That barley is going to be the next thing that we cut of our own, because we want to get in there and have a look at that. But yeah, out of my own crops, I've got that little headland of barley, and we've got that field of wheat, and that's my own, everything I've got left of my own to do. After that, it's all contract work. So what I'm hoping for now, as we harvest these 3 remaining fields, field 17, field 109, and field 12, that we then get the opportunity to run contracts for drilling those, and beyond with the fertilizer once again. So lots to think about there. What we'll do is we'll sell this off, like I say, we won't pick up the new one, but then we'll take the gator up to the new contract, and go and have a look into there and just see what else we can get going with that one really. And yeah, just see how we can how quickly we can get that field done. It's not a huge field, yeah, the last field we did, 38, didn't take too long to do, but we made a nice bit of profit off there, so we'll look to try and do the same again. But yeah, that will be something where we'll probably continue in a live stream, see how that goes. Like I say, I do have the lease the equipment there for a little bit of time, so we don't need to, we're not going to complete all the contracts. I do believe that was leased for field 12, so we will try and get them all done whilst using this extra tractor and trailer, just because, like I say, it's a bigger trailer. I can fill them both up, my trailer and that one, when it's a long haul to the grain dryer, to the grain seller, because right now from field 38, for example, we went all the way over to field, to the Whitney grain store. There's a combine that they gave us. Haven't used that one yet, but we might get it in. I'm been a little bit wary about how much stuff we actually use on hired worker, because that obviously eats into our own profit. But here it is. Let's just get rid of. I want to get rid of the front loader first. I may think about adding the front loader if I need to onto the new machine. I'm probably gonna stay away from it though for now. There we go. $5,000 for that. Woof. I didn't think it was that much. I would have sold that ages ago. Oh man. Wow, that was a surprise. Now I'm really curious how much. I think I spent about 15 grand on this. Like I always do, revise my prices based on stop. Just hit a fence. Based on what I can find online for an average price. So 23 hours on the books though. It's been an absolute saving to us. It's really helped transform the farm into what it is. But it has to be sold. And we're gonna get 12 grand back for that beaut. 19 days old, 23 hours on the clock there. Goodbye. Let's shed a tear. A moment of silence, if you will, for this 7840. Right now, though, boom, we're into our gator. We don't need that combine right now. We might need it for one. Field 12 is fairly big, but right now we're good. We're going to just get ourselves away. Put some beacons on. This was the gator from the that was doing the rounds online. It's a beautiful thing. Got some lovely work lights on the front. But yeah, we're going to take this to rally our way up to the field. See what's going on up there. Combine is in the side of the field there. We need to get that all hooked up, ready to roll, but we'll get that done. And then we are away. So we'll do it that way. No, from here. Okie dokie. It's always nice to have a. This is why I want the gator, because you can just horse around up to the field and back. Really doesn't make it much faster. That's the field of potatoes for that contractor on our right. That's going to take some time to get through all that. On our left, sorry. We planted those, but I don't know if we'll ever get the harvest for that. And to be honest, that's going to be a long old job to harvest those. Beautiful day here though in Greenwich. It is early autumn, so the weather has not been too kind with us moving forward. We've got to be careful there, so we need to try and get everything done as quickly as we can. Look at that, we're at 49,000 already. Heavens, that's more than I was anticipating. Wowzers. Get this job done, hopefully that'll be in the round of another 10k or so. That'd be sweet. I think the tractor that we're looking at is going to be in the region of around about 25k. So that'd be good. And away we go. So how are you all finding seasons? For everyone who has now just got a hold of it on console, do let me know down below how you're finding it, what's the favourite part of it, what's the most challenging thing. There are plenty of great guides out there. I was looking to do one myself, but some of the guys have already got them out there and they are brilliant. So go and check out DJ Goham, Farmer Klein for that. They really have got some stunning guides as to the best parts of some of the trickier features and what to look out for and how to use them all. Definitely worth checking out though. It can be a huge help to you all. And there is the combine. There we go, and there is the I guess the in-game stock tractor trailer side, really. But it'll do. It will do. Perfect. And we'll probably end up just chopping the straw, you know. Don't have to. I've got no contract to Bale or anything, so chop, chop, chop. I do love this combine. Got 2 hours on the clock now, so we're really getting some usage out of it. Well, by farm sim standards at the very least, and yeah, it's just a beaut, an absolute beaut. And around we go. And then actually, when we're in that, we did a crop of oats in field 38, and it really did fly through. It wasn't a problem at all getting that done. Let's just pull off here. Excellent stuff. Okay, so the thing I'm going to do here is go over to this end, lift up the reel. I'm probably going to take the 4 end rows off here, or 4 headlands off here, and then I'll go down and around, I should think. Don't know why I'm doing it this way. Oh, we're into the oilseed rape. That's cool. I haven't done any oilseed rape with this yet. So we're definitely stropping the straw. Just need to get that lifted up a bit more. Perfect stuff. So yeah, we'll go. We'll do 1 headland here anyway, and then we'll just tidy up the loose ends. What I want to do is, because we're so close to the grain silo, which is just through those trees to the left of those houses, it's really not too far to go. So that's why I did bring my trailer up here as well, because I just have to bring it straight back down again. But that should be good enough for us at least. We'll be able to see how that looks. So, and it shouldn't take too long to do a headland on here either. And then what I'll do, once I get 1 pass around there, because it's a nice and square field, I'll get through a bulk of it myself, but then I can stick hide worker on if I need to and not have to worry about it too much. Which is always nice, because they do worry about hide worker. Just love the animation on this combine. Giants really do a phenomenal job with it. Can't see. That's the one thing I love about this map. I can't see myself needing to get a huge combine to crack on with everything in here. It's big enough. These fields, you can pick big fields, but at the same time there's plenty of small fields you can jump into as well. Like all the fields around my farm are nice and small, don't take too much work at all. But yeah, other than that, it's all looking good. I'm flying through here. So, like I say, if we get to field 12, we might bring in the lone combine just to kind of kick through that a little bit faster. But otherwise, we're all good. Thank God for contracts in Farm Simulator, because otherwise it'd be really difficult to get any kind of traction coming along with these. But yeah, we're looking alright there now. So let me know down below as well whether or not we should look into investing in that small BGA. It's quite expensive. It would be a huge investment though, and once you have that, then in theory it should really change how your how the plan for the operations goes for the business, because then you can just gradually feed silage into there throughout the winter, kind of keep the farm revenue ticking along. Or if you want to get like a big boost, you can just kick it all into there, really, I guess. I'm looking forward to winter here as well. We've got a few small jobs that we need to do, a few things surrounding. We've got our poplars that we need to harvest, obviously, in that field to work in. We might still take that hedge down in between, see how that looks. That's definitely an option. But yeah, I'm just really intrigued to see how that all comes together, to be honest. And then yeah, with the new seasons update as well, there are options for a lot more snow, so we might have to get a little bit more, have to find a snowplow somewhere, keep these roads cleared, but that'll be quite fun as well. I mean, yeah, not quite at 50% by the time we get up here, I reckon. Alright, and so we'll get ourselves up to the top here, and then we'll probably look at just calling it for this episode, and then yeah, we'll leave us in the good place. It's probably going to come out on Saturday ahead of the stream on Sunday, where we'll be able to get tuck in even more, so watch this space there. Right now though, like I say, we're just going to keep on. We'll get the top headlands knocked off here, and then we'll kind of really be able to see how it's all going to look and shape up. So we'll leave it here for now. I've been Simulation for the Nation. I do hope you have enjoyed. As always, stay tuned for the live stream on Sunday, where you'll be able to see which tractor we upgrade to. It's going to be a beaut. Can't wait to get that on the farm. So stay tuned for that. Until next time, though, we'll leave it here. Thank you ever so much for watching. Enjoy what you're doing, as always, but most importantly, happy farming.